Portraiture, e-products, auto editing, e-templates, educational videos for shooting smarter, not harder, at thephotochannel.pro. Hey guys, sorry about my voice being a little nasty. I picked up a little bit of a cold in Las Vegas. I've got a really great question from Kevin on the LinkedIn group asking about why we decided to put the Lumix cameras into the HAUSER studio instead of the Fuji X series cameras that we've stated have a clearly superior black and white JPEG as compared to pretty much any other camera there is. So let me go backwards just a little bit and pull you up on what I believe are the facts. The facts are the Fuji X series cameras have the finest black and white JPEG ability of any camera, bar none. Maybe the leaf backs and the phase 1 backs can go there, but the Fuji cameras allow you to adjust dynamic range and tone and highlight values and shadow values independently and allow you to sculpt a black and white portrait that is just to die for. And those are either the landscape shooters, same thing. You've got full control over all kinds of content. Now, the Fuji cameras also, even though the XE2 is much better with autofocus, Fuji cameras still struggle with autofocus when you compare them to cameras that don't struggle with autofocus, like the high-end Lumix cameras. Now, keep in mind, Lumix cameras like the GH3 started their life as pro video cameras, then they added photo features to them. So autofocus on video cameras, right, works a lot better than autofocus on still photo cameras. No problem. Well, when you take a look at what we needed for the HAUSER studio, we needed efficiency first, high quality second, workflow features third. When you put all those together, even though the black and white file, JPEG file particularly, out of the Fuji camera is maybe 20% better than the black and white JPEG out of the GH3, the GH3 is still more than good enough. Now, when we talk about pre-processing, how much of the menu functionality we're going to use when it comes to setting up, say, for a black and white, I need to go into a little more detail of that if you guys are interested. How do I set the dynamic range and the eye resolution and the sharpness and the contrast when I shoot black and white JPEG portraits? If you want to know that, please, I'll be glad to. It's just a little complicated. We'll have to show some menu stuff, but I need to know if there's enough interest there. But when we talk about side-to-side comparisons, the GH3 is 30, maybe 40% easier to use, faster to autofocus. When you set it to face detect autofocus, it rarely misses. So it's easy for a guy like me to go ahead and shoot real fast, but it's also easy for a guy like Marc HAUSER. When he gets back, remember, he typically, when he shoots his stuff, he's shooting at f/16. You know why? Because autofocus doesn't work on his Canon systems the way he wants it. He keeps missing the focus. It seeks back and forth because he uses such soft light. Well, that means when he does autofocus, he wants to make sure he's got his depth of field. Now, with the GH3 and the face detect autofocus and the really fast glass, I'm able to shoot wide open all the time and have about a 98% pure critical focus rate on the GH3s. So the reason that we've sacrificed maybe a little bit of quality, well, a lot of quality, well, not really sacrificed, traded off quality from the Fuji camera to the GH3 is overall, when you look at the overall package of me shooting and Marc shooting, the ability for us to produce a JPEG that doesn't need any correction at all, no sharpening, no dynamic range adjustments, anything, the GH3 is the money maker. That's right. We do have the Fuji cameras here though. When Marc wants to do a little something special, right, commercial jobs come in, we'll flip over to the Fuji cameras. But I hope that answers your question, Kevin. Sorry about my voice. Talking portraiture, e-products, auto editing, e-templates, educational videos for shooting smarter, not harder, at thephotochannel.pro.